my age, they wouldn't take the time out to do this. They wouldn't take the time out to come talk to y'all. I wish I had this when I was sitting in these seats. We didn't have nobody come talk to us. My class, we lost a lot of students. We lost a lot of students from car wrecks, from shootings, and I know a lot of that's going on today. But all that gangster stuff, man, look, it ain't gonna make no difference when you my age. I'm 32. Who wanna be gangster at 32? You know what I'm saying? Especially when you got children to take care of. My main thing, okay, this man might say something about me. I still got to wake up in the morning and take care of my baby. You see what I'm saying? It hit different when you got a life to take care of. So with that being said, if it's any of you all out here want to, portray that gangster role or be hip and all that, let that go, man. Just let it go. That go for the women and the men in here. Because there's a lot of females nowadays that want to live that life too. And trust me, they got somewhere for the women and the men. Y'all don't want to be down that road, trust me. You can't call your mama. Ain't no mama come see me. Ain't nobody. All your friends, they going to forget about you. All the women, they going to go on about their business. So I'm here to let you know, every choice that you make from today on will decide where you'll be 10 years from now. If I made better choices 10 years ago, maybe I would still be here talking to you all today. Maybe not. But it would have sent me down a different path. And like I said, I didn't get arrested. I got rescued. Because if I continued to do the things I was doing at one point in life, I could have got robbed and got killed. I could have got more time and did more time in prison. Or I could have lost a family member. Because when you're doing those type of things, you gain enemies. People want to harm you just because you're having more than them. You see what I'm saying? So my thing to you all is, make the right decisions in the beginning. Start today. Don't keep up with the crowd. The crowd is not always don't give you the right direction. Being with the crowd is not, I'm going to tell you this, standing out or being your own person, that's what's going to make people gravitate to you. That's what's going to make people listen to you. That's just like now, everybody my age, they looking up to me now because I'm making a change. They seen me come from the dirt and doing great things now. They're like, man, how did he do that? Mindset. I changed my mind, y'all. When you change your mind and find something to focus on, that's when God gonna start blessing you. And that's one thing I want y'all to know. You got to keep God in your life. You have to keep God in your life. I know right now y'all might not read your Bible a lot and I'm not a saint. I'm definitely a sinner. I don't read my Bible every day, but it's days that I go to that Bible and I ask God for guidance. You have to ask the Most High for guidance. You got to keep God in your life. I don't care what you're going through. If it's going good, pray. If it's going bad, pray. He always going to be there. But let me tackle mindset for a minute. See, my mindset when I was y'all age, I'm going to be the realest you know what in it. I'm going to be the biggest dope boy in the city. You think them folks ain't watching? They watching your every move. You shooting out here, if you selling drugs, if you get hot, they watching every move. They just waiting to get enough on you to come get you. That's all it was. Them people told me out their mouth, we've been watching you for a long time. We just waiting on you to do enough to come get you. Straight like that. It's nothing under God's green earth that goes unseen. I may not see it. God see it. She may not see it. The police see it. He may not see it. Your parents see it. When you get your mindset in order, that's when things change for you. You have to, when you want to see change, sometimes you have to be that change. You have to set it first in your mind first. It starts up here. This is the most powerful muscle in your body. You can't lift weights without having a brain. You can't open your eyes without having a brain. You can't eat without having a brain. So exercise that muscle. Read, study, pray. Ain't nothing wrong with none of that. If somebody tell you it is, you need to get away from them. Sometimes it's good to separate from the crowd. Sometimes it's good not to go out with your homeboys or homegirl. Sometimes it's good not to hang around family because everybody ain't got your best interest. On this road to success that I'm on, I had to cut a lot of people off. My best friends, girlfriends, even family, because they don't have the same mindset that I do. I want success. I want financial freedom. I want to be able to make every event that my daughter has. By the time she get in kindergarten, I want to be at every ballerina event, every gymnastics event, If she play basketball, softball, I don't want to have to tell my child, well, baby, they say I got to work today, I can't come. Well, baby, your daddy got in trouble. I'm gonna be going away doing a little time. You know how that feel? You don't want that feeling. Trust me. The best thing you can ever do, I want y'all to look back there. That's my mom in the black. That's the best thing that I can ask for in the world, is to have a caring mother. And that's my auntie in the gold. The best feeling in the world is doing what I'm doing right now, making my mama proud. When she cried now, it's tears of joy. 2-3 years ago when she cried, it was tears of hurt and pain because I was going to the penitentiary. And no matter how old I get, I'm still her baby. No matter how old y'all get, you're still your parents' baby. So instead of giving them tears of hurt and sorrow and pain, give them tears of joy. Make them happy when they see you doing something. Make them love you even more because you're becoming a success. You're making your family proud. This make me feel good coming to speak to y'all. This make me feel empowered. It makes me feel like I'm making a change. And that's my purpose in life. God has shown me my purpose. I'm not money driven. I'm not women driven or female driven. I don't want the glitz and the glam, the diamond chain. I want to make a change in y'all life. I'm purpose driven. That's a big difference. I'm here doing this for free because I wanted to, because I want to change somebody's life in here. I don't care if I reach 1 or 10. Each one teach one. I reach you, you can reach him. You reach him, he can reach her. That's what make a difference. It ain't about, oh, I got all the money, I can do this now. Okay, you got all that money, but how much are you giving back to your community? I know a lot of people my age that got plenty of money. They won't come do this. They won't come talk to y'all. They don't care about y'all like I do. I care about y'all just as much as I care about my child, because y'all are children to me. And I know I don't want to see any of you go down that road I went through. Man, I'm telling you, that's not the place to be. So first and foremost, get your mindset right. On that day you graduate, when you walk across that stage and it's all over with, you take out that cap and gown, remember that I told you to get your mindset in order. Figure out what it is you want to do. Set you at least 5 goals. When you set them 5 goals, write them down. You have to put things on paper. That's what brings things to life. When you write down them 5 goals, ask God to give you guidance. And He's going to show you the way. Sometimes you ain't going to know, God, what's going on? Like, why are you telling me to go this way and my friends going that way? We got to break away from them. Well, why are you telling me to do this and my family do? We got to break away from them. We'll be back. We still love you. It's okay with showing love from a distance. It ain't nothing wrong with it. But until you get yourself together, that's one thing about it. We spend too much time, attention, and energy on things we can't control. You can't control your girlfriend. You can't control your boyfriend. You can't control your mama, your dad. You can only control what's within you. You can only control your own mind. So until you put it in your mind that you want to be successful, that you want that money, $1 million, it ain't gonna come. You can pray all day, God, please send me $1 million. That's what God gonna tell you. You ain't putting in the work. Faith without work is dead. 2 Corinthians 5:7. For we live by faith and not by sight. I was watching a video on TikTok. I seen this young girl, she was blind. And I'm wondering what's going on. I'm like, what is she finna do? So her mama recording her. She bring a bike out. The little girl grabbed the bike. I'm talking about she blind, can't see a thing. So I'm like, this little girl is not finna ride this bike. Don't you know that little girl got on that bike and rode it around in the road and everything by herself, blind, can't see nothing? That was God giving me a message right then and there. For we live by faith and not by sight. That little girl couldn't see a thing, but she had enough faith in herself and in God that she can ride that bike. She gonna do it on her own. I don't need my mama pedaling me or none of that. And that's what y'all gonna have to do in life. I know ain't none of y'all in here just blind, but sometimes when you walk in that path with God, you ain't gonna be able to see what's coming up. But get what God gonna do? He gonna shine that light. Come on, I got you. That's what God gonna tell you. Come on, I got you. I'm shining the light. Just walk with me. I know your eyes closed. I know you just woke up, can't see. Just come on with me. I got you. You gotta have that faith. You gotta have God in your life. And sometimes you're gonna have to walk without seeing. That's just what it is. But that's enough about me, and mindset, we're gonna kind of get on this credit tip. Now, I'm pretty sure, how many of you in here know for a fact you want to go to college? By a show of hands, how many of you know you want to go to college? Okay, that's a good percentage. That's good. Make sure you always further your education. Now, how many of you in here, by a show of hands, don't know if you really want that? Be honest. And it's okay. I was the same way. For the ones that don't really know if they want that, this message is kind of for you. This message is for everyone, but for the ones who don't know yet about college, I'm going to tell you this. Do not rush into it. There's nothing wrong with furthering your education, but you can also further your education on your own. Everything I've learned from credit, I did it on my own. And for the ones that don't know if they want to college, go to college. This is what I'll tell you to do. Get a trade. Get a trade. I went to Tulsa Welding School, graduated. I went to Everest College, became an electrician. One thing about working with your hands, as long as you got hands, you'll always be able to make some moolah. So go get that trade. Trades don't take no more than 2 years. Welding school was 7-8 months. That's easy. But if you don't even want to do that, study about credit. You're going to need it. You know, sad to say, your parents ain't going to be here forever. So one day you're going to have to pay your own bills. You're going to have to change your own tires. You're going to have to change your own oil, or at least drive the car to the place to get your oil changed and all that. You ain't going to have mom and dad in the car. You'll come fix my tire. You're going to have to know these things on your own. You're going to have to pay bills on your own. Credit is the best blessing that I ever got shown in my life. I was sitting in prison in 2020, and my cousin came to me. Well, she called me and she was like, that's going to be your coming home gift or whatever. Once I installed it in my mind that credit is what I'm going to fully focus on, changed my life for the better. Just to give y'all an insider, I'm a real estate investor, I'm a credit strategist, and a motivational speaker. But investing in real estate has changed my life dramatically. I went from zero to a hero in less than a year. But it started with credit. I had to learn about financial literacy. You have to learn how money actually operates, how to spend money, how to save money. Come here for a second, RJ. I'm gonna give y'all an example of something. I want you to show me how tight, when you get some money, show me how tight can you grip it in your hand. That's tight as it go. That's tight as your hand go. Y'all see that? His hand real tight. Ain't no money coming through. Ain't no money coming out. But that's the problem. See, when you investing or when you learning about money, you got to open your hand up. See if now close it back. If it's closed, can't that come in, right? See, if it's closed like that, he can't make no more money because you can't put nothing in there. I can't put no dollars or nothing in there. Now open it up. Cash flow. Cash flow. As long as it coming in and out, you go ahead and sit down. As long as it coming in and out, that's how you change your financial place in the world. If you got your hands like this, how will I be able to invest in you? How will I be able to put something in your piggy bank? You see what I'm saying? You gotta have your hands open when it's time to invest, when it's time to rise as far as financial freedom. You want to have that piggy bank open or that jar open, so when the time comes or the opportunity comes, you be like, okay, well, I can go do this. If you got your hand like this, you can't do nothing. You see what I'm saying? So always have your mind open, not just so much your hands. Have your mind open for different opportunities. You see what I'm saying? You gotta understand that money gets printed every day. The mint prints money every day. So it's not hard to make money. You just got to use your mind. You got to come up with different ideas. That's just like now for the ones that want to go to college and may not have the funds, to pay for it. I'm going to give y'all a little idea.